I think we're live. Yes, maybe. We have some things to deal with. New daily login thing to get Sesame Bun here. New rewards to claim. Check-in. I can enhance further. Just need like another 50 oscillating jade, then I can get up to max for my current tier. Level 2 water wax. I'm guessing it's just appear like, oh, you have to break through and then you'll be able to find it. Level 70 tomorrow. Gold gear grind. That do be it. Dirty Muslim. Don't do Mausoleum 10 offers gold. Oh, like gold gear? Looks like they're back. Gotta do my gathering chores. I have my horses. The day has rolled over, right? Yeah, so I do need to check my horses. Let's go, horse. Failure, 3 failures. Yikes. I'm not gonna be able to catch a purple one if I ever see one. Which I think they exist. I just... yeah. Need to find that kind of zone. I want to see something real quick. Are there... there are Divine Craft Dungeon markers. Have I done all the Divine Craft Dungeons in this? They don't show up in the records, right? You have to be a certain zoom to see them as well. I haven't done any camps in the Wither Wilds. Yeah, the scenarios from the draw. Oh. Yeah, Divine Craft Dungeons don't show on the map, like, or rather than show sentient beings. There's one that I haven't done. How far out is it? You can't zoom out very far to see it. This is a max zoom. I should treat the goose as well. I've been neglecting the goose a little bit now. I'm not really sure the importance of treating the goose, truthfully. Other than that, it's like a once per day week, or once 5 times per week, once per day situation, and you get an egg in these trying times. Oh, I was concerned for a second there. Let's get the sturdy goose egg this time. Let's see how many trials I have for that one. Evil cleansing tranquility. I get 5,000 coin as well, but seems like a very small thing. I don't have enough for a 10 pool yet. Daily rollover. These new shampoo things. Also means that I have to do the arena again. I do have a certain new armor. Where's the rosy cloud, eh? Oops, it won't actually reset. Oop. New weapon skin looks good. I don't know if you know peak. Where do I want to go? I like Mercy Art Town. Yeah, let's go to Halo Peak. Vernal and
Eyes on me.
Kevin Quaker. I don't remember which one is which. Oh, I'm wearing this, eh? Quickest ever is this guy. Inkwell. And CFN, Inkwell fan. Just to keep the healing fans just because. CFN rare. Got one. Come. Better bow. Focus rejuvenation. Needle damage once recovered. Needle damage for 3 seconds. Okay. What do I have for Talon Strike, Yaksha Rush, and Soaring Stem? I think I'd rather have the attack than a thing for something I don't even use. Should keep one of these attacks. Equals 50% of the damage dealt. I don't know about that. Ley line. Ow. Okay. How do I guess I cancel it the same way I cancel most things, don't I? No umbrella. Take that. How do I take that, though? Wait, what? You just got... Oh, man. I guess I don't take that. I missed the input for taking the thing. Martial skill damage. Attack common. Okay, whatever. My target's still quite a ways away. I'm not going to get there in time. I've got that mission, whatever. Heal rare, what's that? Healing bonus. Okay. Lion's Roar. Vernal Umbrella anyway. Merchant. Right click to purchase, I guess it makes sense. Guardian Palm. Bot. Why couldn't I grab him? It's so weird. That's so weird. Worker Spear. Quaker. Take that. Get rid of that. Take that. What does that do for me? Foundation increases data transfer ratio. Interesting. New meteor is pretty bad. I'll take it anyway. Why am I not getting my criticals here? Leyland Zone. Weird. Your Supreme, I'll take that if I can stand up and talk to the guy. And Spear Inner Way, I'll take that for sure. And the Sword Supreme. It's locked, restarts. Let's get rid of the Life Drain. I'll keep Life Drain. It wants me to get rid of Life Attack. I'll try that for now. Get rid of that. Ow. Alright, my target's gone north. Ugh, come on. Let's go with the thing I have 20 of them. Get out of here.
Before me.
What is this damage I'm doing? Gains permanent max 3% max HP leech. Holy crap. It's a bit late in the game for that, but that sounds like a pretty good thing. Quest pursuit.
Careful now.
Who's doing more damage with theirs? Me or them? Soul Shade at the Supreme. Genie player because you type it in. Wow. Morph Wildstorm. Yeedow Morph. I'll take that. Morph Death Stride. I'll take that too. Those sound fun. Hey, Pop! No new players nearby. Pursue quest. What the hell was that game? I'm gonna die to this, aren't I? They died to the storm too, I guess. No one else got like the good stuff. No one else knew how to get the good stuff. So that's what it's like. That's why you do just all the damage. Does that count as winning an arena? Or is arena? Significant cap hit. Yikes. That did count as winning an arena. Awesome. Arena talents. This needs one more point in something. This requires 14 more points and stuff. I'll probably grab the various resistances. Alright. Back to this. I'm gonna do yours with basic in my. Whoa! Undo that. Don't want the overall, I just want this. Might go with the silver. I see. Shoulder guard trim. Chainmail itself. The cloud pattern doesn't ever. Can't change the outline of the cloud pattern. Well, I was gonna have an outfit that's similar to yours, but my colors, and then we could kind of match, sort of. Instead of going all out on mine, and instead of just doing it my way or whatever. Leather and boots, lined pants. Really changed anything? I might change more and make it like a different one, but yeah, I think I'll go with this. Well, let's see a scene preview. Yeah, I'll take that. Only takes 10 of my 100 dies, so let's wear this for a bit. The problem with hairs, getting more hairs and trying new hairs, is that dyeing hair is so much more rare and expensive. I'm not sure I've looked at all the new stuff now, actually. The weapon skin. Where did I see that? In the shop? Roaring Waves? Or... They look nice. I don't know if they're for me necessarily, though. I mean, I think they'd be very nice for you, wouldn't they? They're yours. Kind of like the Moblade. But again, like, they're not purple now, are they? I'm not sure about the umbrella, even for you. I don't know what it is about it, but it doesn't quite work for me. But I think the sword and the other stuff is nice. Blossom cakes. Harvesting, wonderful. On the first try. You only get one of those skins. Like you do a poll, basically, is what you're telling me. Are these not updating? These are not updating, are they? Yeah. Darn. Oh, okay, you pick. Okay, at least it's that. Because I looked at it and it's like $10, something like that. No, it's way more than $10. What I'm saying. Like $7 is 300. It's probably close to like 20. Right. Kind of wild how in that Perception Forest, everyone I came up against, I just had numbers. It didn't matter if they outplayed me at all. Not sure if any of them did, but like it wouldn't have mattered because I just had such crazy numbers from getting all that gold gear. Over 30 bucks. Man, there's too many games coming out in the next like month or two. I'm gonna be wrecked. And perhaps wrecked. Electronically wrecked, of course. That's what I meant. Three months? Yeah. Well, I mean, this month's practically gone already. So then it's like January, February. I guess, yeah, March probably has a bunch of stuff too, eh? Do 3 remasters March? How much you want to bet they ruined that? How much you want to bet I spend like $100 on that? Because it's going to be like $100 and they just fuck it up. I don't know why it's pessimistic today, but here we are. It's like they're probably new combat system, old voices. I don't know. They need to have the old voices, but they might also like if it'd be fine if they did new voices as well, and like as long as they kept the option to use the old voices. But like if the remaster creates new scenes, and they're not going to have old voices for it, right? If the remaster expands it in some way, I don't know. There's so many things they could do. The problem with remasters is always that, like, no matter how you do them, you're never going to be able to satisfy everyone. Because someone's going to want you to do more, and someone's going to want you to do less. Honestly, the combat system of DW3 is pretty... of classic DW3 was pretty good. It was pretty darn good for what it was. And I think it's very playable today because of how, like, everything works in it. So... depends on how new the combat system is and how it handles. As long as they have, like, the traces of the old one. Like, the motions of the characters feel... they feel the same within the new combat system. You know? Like, Zhang He does his claw dashes, and Cao Cao has his spins that, like, have those big flourishes. And, like, the... dash down. Lubu has his ridiculous Lubu slashes with, like, wielding a gigantic halberd like it's a one-handed sword or something. That's basically what Lubu always did. Of course, like they well, not strictly like it's a sword, but you know, gigantic, like base handle swings that he'd recover with the other hand. It's great. Oh, Mr. Bear, where is the water that I can throw you into that will kill you instantaneously? Somewhere around here, right? No, you're kidding me. Oh my god. This bear is always such a pain. Whew. Because they can't just Tai Chi him because he gets in the water and then I just would start throwing up fish while he hits me in the face. You'd think I'd be able to placate him with the fish, but no. Spare ain't like that. There's always one up here that I've missed at this point, and I need to grab it because it's on the lower cliff right here. There we go. I'm getting pretty okay at finding these particular beauty garment. See, I think no matter how they, like I said, no matter how they do it, it's going to be bad. Because if they redub but keep the same campiness, that's also going to upset people. And possibly me being one of those people. Like, I think they really do need to, like, stick to the same old dialogue. Yeah. The only problem is if, like, they expand upon the game in any way, or change some of the plot beats, or, like, the visuals of certain plot beats, and they have to, like, change the lines so they can't use the old dub. Extreme Legends better be included in this. I wonder how many of the old systems are going to come back, and if they're going to fuck that up too. Like, there's just so much room for it to go wrong. This Origins person. Oh yeah, he shows up in it, doesn't he? He's like an addition. Alright, that satisfies my beauty's garment cycle. I just need to embrace it and hope for the best. Because, like, it's so hard to strictly capture the magic of what a game was. Or rather, how do I say this? The magic of what made a game great is different for everyone. Even if like they have the same general thing, the specifics, deep down, it's probably going to be different for a lot of people. Like one person I watch stream like Elden Ring and stuff every now and then because they're a pretty like entertaining streamer. They do a lot of like just speed runs, which is content you can just toss on and have on the side. Has like a lot of strong takes on like what makes a game a Souls game. And sometimes I just flat out disagree. But like, you know, like what makes a Souls game? They've been playing Souls 2 lately, and like they dislike life gems, which is fair because they make the game too easy. Because you just have infinite healing or whatever. And like the argument is that like Souls games are all about like balancing your resources and having like limitations. And it's like that attrition between bonfires and like exploration. But Souls games from very beginning, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, have always had means of mitigating the limitations. It's all about being prepared and using the right tools, and there's always been like a lot of healing if you really want to look for it. I'm going on a random rant here. Like demons had, you carry 99 of multiple healing items, but the balance on that was item carry weight, right? People say like you could carry infinite healing, but you really couldn't. But you could carry enough, and it was a lot. And it was all about balancing like how much time and effort you want to put into getting those healing items in terms of either like grinding the item itself or grinding the souls and buying from merchants. And going into things prepared and such like that. I just shot past the camp, didn't I? Then Dark Souls came up with like Estus and like, oh well that's a lot more rigid and a lot more limited. But then it also had like up to 20 of them. And like based on like your progression, how much you've embered. Then it had humanities, dual humanities, divine blessings. Like all these things like were pretty rare by like your casual player standards, but they also were pretty damn common, and they're very powerful, and they just healed you to full, a lot of them. And then of course you had Sanctus in DS1. I forgot to mention, like, in DS and Demon Souls, you also just had, like, Blessed Weapons, Adjudicator Shield, and, what's what I'm looking for? They're just straight up Regenerator Ring, right? You had a lot of tools to just give you lots and lots of healing in demons. Then Dark Souls had, like, the Estus that guaranteed you had healing, but you only had so much guaranteed healing. But then you also had just like humanities and healing spells, and you had all sorts of other things that you could just like tune into, right? Dark Souls 2 comes along and has Estus and life gems as a step between on like demons and dark. And Estus starts off like really weak, so you have your guaranteed heals. Everything starts off really, really limited, but then you get more and more and more, and you could end up with like a really highly stacked guaranteed heal system. Then from there, like Dark Souls 3 kind of just goes in between Dark and Dark 2, where you have Estus, but you also have. Did Dark 3 have the DS2 Estus system where you upgraded the Estus, not the bonfires, right? Just a random tangent. But, shrug. Then you also had like Sieg Brow, which were very limited, yet somehow everyone always had 10 of them. It was magically mysterious. Then you had Divine Blessings, which are also like you can only carry one of them now. But everyone always had enough. And mushrooms. Oh yeah, Elizabeth mushrooms. I forgot about those. Humanity, yeah. Like the counter argument for like those versus Dark Souls 2's life gems being like, well, you can just buy infinite life gems from one of the earliest merchants, whereas weapon name? Question mark weapon name? Wait, what was it? But yeah, the argument is where humanities were a rare drop from specific enemies or items you had to find from like one-time pickups, and yet like, or you could get them from what was it? Any online interaction whatsoever, I believe. Didn't you get like a humanity for defeating a boss? Or was it soft humanity? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you got like the humanity item, right? So listen, don't worry about weapon. It was plus 15 crystal sword. Really?
Stop arguing. Someone break it up.
That could be upgraded normally. Oh. Had that crazy scaling. And yeah, Sieg Brows are like supposed to be much more limited than they apparently are for a lot of players. Same with the other healing items of DS3, but DS3 also just brought back like Adjudicator Shield, didn't it? And then I think Blessed Weapons as well. And I think it also had a Regenerator Ring, if I'm not mistaken. I remember an Henri's Sword, I believe, also had health regen on it or something, didn't it? I remember having a character that I made specifically to exploit this by being really low level, so any online interaction would be really low level, and then I just had all the regeneration items, and it was really, really dumb how long I could last when getting beaten up repeatedly by other players. Which was kind of necessary because the amount of freaking twinking in that game was off the charts. Or not even that. It was just, well, there was that, but it was like password matchmaking, not password, friend matchmaking. Like you just like show up horribly outscaled to the actual encounter. It was dumb. I remember there was something about like, oh, you invade someone like they're your level and they have your level of gear, and then like the blue shows up and they are vastly outscaling you and they just chunk you for so much damage. I've been defeated. I can't even release my thing because I'm too low to... Yeah, the key takeaway that I'm trying to and failing to say is that, like, they had limitations on healing like Souls games, but they were never, they've never been very strict. It's never been so a huge limitation on the game unless, like, you just don't know or you don't take advantage. Which is why, like, life gems really aren't that crazy. It's when you mistakenly think that like you need to have life gems to progress. And then you start to say, well, life gems are a necessary thing. But they're also infinite and they shouldn't be. Because like, yeah, you start off with exactly one Estus that's really crappy. And it's really, really slow and hard to use. But a little bit of exploration, like around like the basics, first areas of Majula, you can easily get to like +5, I think. But how would you know that? You wouldn't know that. There's no way to know that. That's the valid counter argument, but like, that's part of like the exploratory nature of Souls games. These adventures where you get to go and look around and find things. And the keen eye is rewarded. The keen eye, the thinker, and the... Oh, did I buff right out? It ran out. Do I want to use another one? Probably. Truthfully, I probably do. Blossom Cake, where are you? Hunting. Can I get harvesting, please? Maybe I don't want to use another one, because I'm not getting harvesting. Oh, jeez. There we go. That was a good waste of like $500. Jeez. But I think what it ultimately boils down to is, like I was originally saying, which is what makes a game is different for every person.
Truly worthy of floral reverie.
Whoops. Check the shops. Which shops? Like the cash shop?
No, I must have 100 unwilting pear.
Commerce. Oh. Right, I do need to do that as well. What time is it right now? I have plenty of time.
How about another poetry duel at Yunhua Tower?
Do you dare? I did get the new items yesterday because it changed the items, but I'm guessing it's going to change back because it seems to do that weird thing. So I'm going to have to take a look and probably abandon an item. They restocked. Oh. Did I miss one? I missed one. I need to go buy more blossom cakes. Now I'll go check the shops.
It's been a while since your cousin fooling and
Grapes to the grape pouch. You've already bought the grapes. I think they restocked yesterday and I bought them then. Unless you're saying like you did buy them yesterday and they restocked again today for no apparent reason. $400 down the drain. They restocked again. Okay.
Drinking tea here for free. Wasn't it? Haven't even seen a shadow.
What's currently fluctuating? What have I bought? Rice is going up. There's no good remote prices. My prices are up, but I'll go to Fountains Trade Hall and buy more grapes. I don't have space for more grapes though, because I've already. Well, I'll buy 20 more. What could go wrong? It's not like there's gonna be a day where grapes aren't for sale, right? I'm gonna lose like 10% of what I've spent.
Golden layer cake, made from a rare recipe.
I'll try am can be sold out though.
Then catch up with Mom.
Just chopped and cooked fresh. 15 coins a bowl.
The Imperial Artisan Court has a pitch pot to do. Where is that? I should probably have just gone. Imperial Artisan Court, pitch pot, map. Right there, this pitch pot somewhere in here. There it is. Doesn't say anything about needing a thing. Let's go. It was adding a new officer. Uh-oh. It's adding like the what if scenario DLC, eh?
Old Wu is being so
Our boss is really clear-headed. Life is comfortable like this.
related to that purple-robed sea monster from Bloodscale Hall.
Is there a treasure chest here I didn't grab? Where's the guard? I need to talk to him so I can do this peacefully because I don't really feel like killing everything in there. Doorman? Are you only allowed to do like the peaceful resolution once ever? That would be once ever. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. I'm not sure who that is, honestly. I saw them and I was wondering who they might be. Guy with pitchfork. Jeez, he's beefy. He's a beefy boy.
Joy never dies.
Wonder how hard he hits. Not terribly. That guy looks like he's scary. Oh, they have some pretty big attacks, though. They do have a few big attacks. Okay. lot of weak attacks. They have some attacks that are just like really big and scary. And they don't have a lot of red attacks either. What the hell? Oh, that's gonna suck. That toss. Oh my god. Okay, Javelin guy needs to go. Freaking Shadow of Wardor all over again over here.
Joy never dies. Heart like boundless of healer must save all souls. Joy never dies. Healer must not save.
There's a river, by the way. You're absolutely correct. I should have thrown the man into the river.
I heard something.
Like, I heard something. Problem solved, right? Problem solved. Might as well take this one here. Now, where's this treasure chest I didn't take? Is it even? It wasn't even in the
Being
zone.
so secretive. What is he transporting?
Unbearable. How could the court let a bunch of beasts...
You there, Pitchbot.
Keep your voice down.
Sorry, take a drink. Let me just put this back up here. Share the sorrow of the ages. I did not count. There you go. To multiplayer. Looks like today is synchronized swords. You can see more energy. These weeklies are not updated, but I do need to do my thing. Who charges an apricot fog? Medical treatment at the medical. I don't know. Let's say Shigu. I think I got the wrong one. It was Shanglu. That was my second guess. That was going to be my second guess. I don't know who even works at the Medical Academy, but just on the names alone. This is me and I am me. Have 3 wrong guesses. Woo! More lucky money. I kind of want to grab that ox head before this is over. Great faceologist. Latest. I'm not going to achieve 1,000 personal popularity, unfortunately. Maybe if I make another watermelon. Refine the watermelon face. Widen it out more. So in order to exchange my Sinley stuff, I need to either use my Battle Pass shop. Oh. I've hit my coin cap for the day, haven't I? That's why I didn't get coins for the thing. I've hit my coin cap. 175,000 daily. Portable merchant, Sinleaf exchange. Might buy that pose. Eventually. I do need to try to kill it at some point. Do I get my hysteria? I do! Hooray! I have become bird. Only 25 weekly gear chests. I should definitely spend my fish. So I have like 0 at the end of the week. Maybe I should just buy these. Someone has come to cure my hysteria. treatment has ended. Forcing my way in the middle of it. I didn't know they could just do that. Oh, they have that hair! Fun frog. Just goes and goes. What? I want that hair. What hair is that? It's probably like 30, 50 bucks or something like that. $70, maybe 70. Alright, got my snatches. Fun frog. What is this look? Can't look at her. Ah. Cannot. What is this? Ah, I missed the chant. Wait, it's a different person behind me now, but they have the same hair. What is this hair? It's not dyeable. Oh, don't tell me that's the, That's not the same hair, though. Actually, it's shorter. I need to do my slogan shouts. Here we go. Got my constitution. I'll go to the hairs. Look for like the really long hairs. What hair was that like they had? It's just not customizable. It wasn't Grey Wolf. Oh, that's pretty long. Great. Not Sinking Sun. They had Chasing Red, wasn't it? Chasing Red's. Yeah, that's the hair. It's not customizable though. Look how long and flowing that shit is, man. Woo! jeez. I've been muted and I didn't realize it. They're probably not going to have hairs that are like $70 or like hundreds and hundreds of dollars that are going to be hidden by a hat, unless it's something like this that's just like a complete hat. But you can't shrink this down enough to get rid of the to get rid of it entirely. Can't hide it. Yeah. This one's pretty long. I would really like to use it if I could just get rid of that darn accessory. Of course, it's kind of built into the hair, so you probably can't really get rid of that. That one can get rid of it. That hat gets rid of it, but ooh, that hat gets rid of it too. The problem is the dye is so rare for hair that I don't really want to commit to this hair either. Even if I can get rid of the accessory. Oh hey, it's not a basket, it's a headband. See? It's a new accessory that I don't want to have. I'm just trading one accessory for another. The tile hats are pretty great. Ooh, wait. Azure Resolve works with it? But I mean Azure Resolve to keep the color anyway. And it's pretty huge. Brandline Dreamer. I wonder if these can be repositioned, but you just can't see like the option until you have them. Some of these could work with the hair. I like that hat. I do want to get that from the vanity shop at some point. Bucket style. Yeah, the problem with the hairs and dyeing them is that the hair dye is just so darn rare. Even that, let's go with basic hair. Essence of Earth Shop. Sold out at the warehouse. Monthly stock of 10 from Pulling with Jade. That's a problem. I think that's how that works, right? Solemn Echoes. Legendary Aurora probability 23%. Da, 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 da. How does this work? You get one essence of the earth. How do you get obtained from draw all method removal? So you just get the essence of the earth after every draw, right? And each draw costs 160 jade. Guild benefit. I need to join a guild and figure out what benefits you get from guilds. Did you want to make a guild at some point, Zero, or are we gonna just eventually join one? Costs jade to make a guild. Interesting. Instant receive 300 Echo Beads, 9,000 coins, 100 Echo Jades, and 50 Battle Pass experience per day. So that's like 3,000 Echo Jades if you log in every day. For every 20 days claim, get a lingering melody. I need to do some energy consumption stuff before I head off, and I don't have a lot of time before I head off. So, I need to go into that right now. I need to defeat Lucky 17 one more time. It doesn't really matter. Which one I start off on? I'll start from the beginning or anywhere, really. I may spend like double on the first one just to. Depending on where we start. Alright. I guess Cold Boy's the tank now.
The war drums sound, and it's time to march to the north.
Joy never dies. Good.
They kept saying, the time isn't right.
Spring never ends. Good.
Missing that? Oh well.
They
isn't right!
Spring never ends. Joy never dies.
Sorry, I had a brief interruption there.
They kept saying, the time isn't right!
Clouds never fade. This love is
Alright, I'm gonna have to head off of this one, so I'm probably gonna have to back out.
They kept saying, the time isn't
Didn't get there in time.
must not hesitate. Spring never ends. Clouds never fade. Heart like
That worked. Alright. I'm gonna claim triple and I'm gonna head off. Nothing wrong with the team, I just have to go. National only for like a day. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day. We're gonna have a see you. Bye for now. Bye.